Apparently we're recording. I was waiting for that to say we were recording. But
This is recording
hello, everybody. We are back again.
for Jen's Journal.
Another episode. Apparently, I don't know what's coming this episode. Jen said it's
I literally just said I need a glass of wine before I do this one. But anyway, enjoy.
Here we go.
It is the 7th of January 2014.
Episode 5.
Byron. So Byron has been and gone, and it was so lovely to go there, and I needed to put myself out there and meet new people. I stayed at Aquarius in a double room, and there was a group of Scottish people in the dorm who were all really friendly and welcoming and took me out for drinks for the first night. We went to Woody's, and then the second night, La La Land, which then got burnt down the next night. I spent the days on the beach or walking around town. It was so busy, so many more shops. It seems to have lost its uniqueness. Met up with Adzi and met his fiancée, Izzy. It was so lovely to see him, like no time had passed, and we've been friends all these years. Adzi said I took him to his first castle. Also met his little brother Josh and his 2 Canadian friends. We went to Woody's again, had a bit of a boogie, and some girl tried to grab Adzi's hand and he laughed and said, he's still got it. I ended up taking Josh home. Feels strange to have a one-night stand, no exchange of numbers, just sex.
Well, one up on Dan.
Going back to Byron and spend some time with Izzy and Adzi again, and hopefully Wispy. I think I will go to YHA and say hi to Todd and take a trip to Lennox and take a look at Big Dan's shop. Caught up with Christy on the phone and she's just had her 4th baby. She's a lovely girl. Nice to catch up on everyone's news. I know that I'm saving money by being here. We went to Movie World the other day, me, Michelle and Wyatt, and went home after 2 rides because there was a massive storm brewing and they closed all the rides that were outdoors. The storm was crazy. Wind, rain, thunder, lightning, the usual stormy things.
The usual stormy things that happen when there's a storm.
I guess I just don't want to whistle my time away here. This could be it. I feel a bit withdrawn again. I feel like I'm keeping my mouth shut about certain things and doing what everyone else wants to do, but I don't really know what I want to do. I guess I should enjoy the time because when I go back, it'll be work, work, work. Byron did make me happy, but it was nice to be around Adzi and talk about normal things and life, not all the small talk stuff that happens with backpackers. Oh, and I'm not pregnant. I did get my period in Byron. Totes frustrating. Tomorrow, plan stuff, do what makes you happy. Got my ears pierced in Byron. Oh, here we go. Today was spent reading, laying in the pool, in the hammock and watching movies. Got anxieties about home, not sure why. Andy sent me a picture of a scene from, Andy's my ex, by the way. Andy sent me a picture of a scene from Love Actually. To me, you are perfect. And saying he missed me at Christmas. I think I had 3 days of no booze.
Doing well.
And 3 days of no wibs.
Pretty good.
Little steps. I just need willpower. Not sure how New Zealand will be. When I think of Andy, I see doing everything for him and not being equal. But I choose to do that, didn't I? I don't think I'd be able to do what I wanted, but is that all in my head? Should I stop analysing and focusing on what I want to do? I think I should.
I think you should.
I feel like I'm trying to make sure Michelle has a lovely holiday too and spend time with her. There might be tears soon. The end.
Well, there we go. Episode 5. There was so much in that. So much in that.
My God, all these boys.
I know.
I mean, what is
Jen
going
had
on?
it. Jen was a player. I do remember she said to me, she was like, are we going to talk about like one night stand? She's like, is that going to weird you out? I do remember her telling me about Josh, in all fairness.
I mean, he's fit, so.
She told me in a bit more detail at the time. But
that was probably to make you jealous. I don't know how, because I had 3 days of no wibs.
3 days.
So
well, it's probably like on day 4.
We weren't talking. I think for me, clearly, I mean, Christ, this is 2014 and I'm asking myself, do I analyse stuff too much? Hello. Yes, you do. And you're still doing it. do what makes you happy. And I think that is a massive statement that you kind of have to live by. We're very focused on trying to please other people, or maybe I am.
Or even trying to focus on potentially pleasing yourself in the future.
Do you think?
Yeah, like I think you'll quite often not do what makes you happy because you're in this minute you're trying to think, well, if I get this shit done,
Yeah.
then in the future I can have space and time and happiness and fun. What was some of the other? There was another bit I wanted to bring up. For one, had a period. That's always good. Not pregnant. Good to. I came out of nowhere. I came out of real left field. I thought I wasn't sure.
I hadn't even mentioned that.
Mentioned the fact that she could be pregnant. Would that be Dan's?
Who knows? Dan's baby. Imagine that.
Who knows?
Anyway. What was it with?
But I can't remember. I mean, what's really lovely is just obviously that was the first time you met Izzy, and actually you and Izzy are like super close now, and you and Andy are still super close. I feel like I'm keeping my mouth shut about certain things and doing what everyone else wants. I think that's something that you're much better at these days.
Yeah.
Is actually standing up for.
I mean, that sounds really harsh. I don't think I meant it to sound so harsh.
No, but like it's probably more just like you were
people
kind
were
of
saying they were probably trying to please me and be like, Jen's on holiday here.
Yeah, let's take it down. Let's do something. And you were just going with it. So it's not necessarily just shutting your mouth.
But felt like it was being a controlled situation rather than not thinking, oh, they're being nice and taking me somewhere.
Plan
stuff.
Do what makes you happy. Ears pierced.
That's it.
I think that's about it. Oh yeah, the Andy scene.
I know. Bless him. That's quite a sweet thing to send somebody. To me, you are perfect. Saying he missed me at Christmas.
And then, you said, in the next page, we then, no booze for 3 days. Solid round there, Jen.
That's not bad, considering I was with Michelle.
And then the next page.
When I think of Andy, I see doing everything for him and not being equal. But I chose to do that, didn't I? I chose to do all of those things for him in that relationship.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a, it is your choice, but at the same time. I don't
think I'd be able to do what I wanted. But is that all in my head? I just didn't speak up in that relationship. I think that was my fault. That is my error for not. And now you just can't shut me up.
Fucking can't. It's just... but yeah, I think if you look at life as a learning curve, really, I think we've both said, like from our previous relationships, that's been a big thing of neither of us ever felt like we spoke up or could speak up or anything, and actually that's kind of led to us being a lot more open with each other.
Hence these
podcasts, exactly.
Codpasts.
It's like a cod piece, but slightly different.
So that is episode 5 done.
Episode 5 of Jen's Journals. So thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was revelationary, if that's a word. There was a lot going on in that episode. We'll be back next week with 20th of January 2014. And where are you there?
I think I'm Mullumbimby. Oh, Mawoolambar.
Honestly, Australia, fucking them names, just lots of U's and L's next to each other. Cool. Well, have a great week, guys, and we will see you all soon, won't we, Jen?
Lots of love.
Take care.
Bye. Don't get pregnant.
Or do whatever you want to do.
I shouldn't say that, should I?
It's up to you. Have a great day.
Hope you got that bit.